Hello everybody, I'm forecaster Dustin Staples. Happy Monday to you. It's the last day of March 31st. Here we are recapping a warm into the month. We are seeing temperatures yesterday though. We clipped those low 80s. Definitely a warm into the month. As remember, began the month pretty cool. Of course, we didn't have much in the way of winter precipitation. We did have some few winter-like temperatures. However, though, we're going to say feeling like summer as we go towards the coming days. We do have our first alert weather night. This will go into effect later this evening here between 7 p.m. and 2 a.m. Watching for a lot of some showers and thunderstorms. Some of these storms could be on the producing of some gusty winds out there. Watching for a little bit of hail. Of course, while the tornado threat's low, it's still not zero. Watching that very carefully. Of course, a little bit of good news. Of course, storm producer is starting to slightly trim out that enhanced risk that we're in yesterday. That now includes pretty much I-95 and west. We are now on a slight level 2 risk. So some good news with that. The risk level is coming down. Still not zero, but we're monitoring that closely for you as we head out and about too. Back earlier this morning, we started things off in the upper 60s and low 70s. Definitely a humid start, no doubt about. We had some showers that were moving in portions of our area. Those are starting to dwindle and depart now. This is the main line itself. You see several thunderstorm warnings, tornado warnings back down to the south here. We are hopefully going to stay away from most of the extreme of the severe weather, but we're still going to be monitoring that there closely here. We still have several hours before most of this actual rain line that does come through. All the storm reports down from Tennessee, Arkansas, Louisiana, back towards Kentucky here. Even a possible couple of tornadoes just outside of central Tennessee there. So, of course, the Weather Service is going to be busy keeping an eye on what will be happening over the coming hours. We'll get our rain out of here this morning, and then we may see some coastal showers develop. We'll get a bit of a lull in the system before the rain itself moves its way inward by 9, 10, 11 o'clock tonight. Some of these magenta, these highlighted darker pink colors could produce some heavy significant downpours. With that means we may see additional showers and thunderstorms that may get a little loud at times, and that'll be moving its way through by 1 o'clock. By tomorrow morning, as things are out of here, we'll be left with cloud cover, some heavy showers moving in back towards the coastline. So some of you may see showers early Tuesday morning, but the main theme is that we're going to be so much cooler. We're not going to be getting up in the 70s and 80s like we've been seeing the last several days. Let's try some 50s and 60s out there, so a little bit cooler on that matter. Rainfall amounts, so you kind of run this through here. The first round comes through early in the day, and the main round itself arrive after going towards 5, 6 o'clock tonight, and then potentially seeing about a ½ inch closing on an inch of rain. So not only is it going to be wet, it's also going to be windy on top of that. These south breezes come about 15 to 20 miles an hour. These darker colors here, we may see some 30, 40 mile hour sustained winds with the storm system moving way through. And then it gets breezy through much of Tuesday coming out of the north. So temperatures tomorrow will feel a little bit cooler than they have been the last several days. Winds will slightly relax just a tad bit there on Wednesday. So overall, the breezy conditions will move into effect today coming out of the south. About tweezers or gusts here between 20 and 30 early on. And watch that line that moves through here, kind of sweeps on by so quick. We could see some wind gusts between, like I said, 40 and 50 miles an hour. Wind gusts tomorrow will go under 40 miles. We're going to stay between 15 and 25, give or take, and then we'll slightly see those winds go under that 15 miles an hour into your Wednesday. Of course, we have a quiet day on Tuesday. We got baseball in town on Wednesday as Elon's taking on. That game is scheduled at 6 p.m., 73 degrees, a mix of clouds and sunshine. Still pretty warm overall as well. Your forecast, though, for the next 8 days features, again, that storm risk tonight moves into play. We'll hold in the 60s on Tuesday, 70s there on Wednesday, some mid to upper 80s. By the end of the week, we could see feels like temperatures closing near 90 degrees.